Welcome back to my channel. So before I begin, I just want to address the elephant in the room. Yes, I did cut my hair. I am super excited about it just because I have been wanting to cut my hair for a while actually. Typically my hair tends to grow pretty quickly, and I decided that I wanted to cut it just to have like a change in my look, as well as going into the new year and a new academic school year. So I figured, why not find the great opportunity and cut my hair? So my mom went ahead and did that, and I really love how it's turned out. I have been thriving in this haircut. Comment down below if you personally also feel different when you get your haircut. I don't know what it is, but it just like ends up boosting up my personality, I would say. So yeah, I'm definitely very happy with how it turned out. And yeah, so that's kind of a little quick caveat to the conversation. But anyway, so for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all a couple of days in my life as to my first week of the spring 2021 semester for my prerequisite courses. So the classes don't officially go live until the 19th of January. Today is the 18th. And so I decided to film just a few clips here and there to see what a couple of days look like in my week. I won't necessarily be doing an entire week just because it's going to be looking pretty much the same. But for now, I just figured I'd bring you guys along and show you all the process of how I prep the materials that I purchased in a previous video. I'll go ahead and link it in the card, as well as setting up anything else that I need to be doing so that for tomorrow and the day after, I'm already prepared and ready to begin the new academic semester. So yeah, with all that said, we'll just go ahead and get to it. Also, I forgot to mention this, but I ended up getting a chair for my desk. Initially in my desk tour, I talked about how I needed a new chair, and this is the one that I found. I'm gonna go ahead and link it down in the description below. But basically, it's this very pretty chair. I'm gonna go ahead and get closer. It's like this fabric material, and then it's very cushiony from the bottom, obviously. And I love it because it has an up and down system where if it's too tall, I can lower it down, and then vice versa. But yeah, I really love it. I was in desperate need of one just because my back tends to hurt after sitting for a long time. And because I'm going to officially start school again, I figured I would invest in a nice chair. And like I said, I really love it. It was very inexpensive, and I'm very excited to have purchased this for this year. All right, so I got my stuff ready. I'm very excited to put this all in here. Anyway, so I'm gonna take out my stuff, and then I'm gonna show you all how I label things. I think that's a very important part when you're beginning to prepare for the upcoming semester, because that way you can already have an idea of what each journal consists of, and a notebook and all that stuff. And because I already did that in another video, I'm just gonna go ahead and label things and just bring you all along that process. So yeah, I haven't even touched anything, to be honest with you. And this backpack my boyfriend gave me, so shout out to you. So I'm gonna do a time lapse of me kind of labeling everything. So yeah.
They call me Mr. Tips.
Tell me, do you love me? Oh. Tell me what you're feeling, girl. Tell me it's for real. Do you love me? Oh. Tell me what you're feeling, girl. Tell me it's for real. Tell me, do you love me? Oh. Tell me what you're feeling, girl. Tell me it's for real. Do you love me? Oh.
Alright, so now I'm going to be printing out my syllabus. Basically, I'm gonna log on and all that stuff, and then I'm gonna show you all what I'm printing and how I put it in my notebook.
Tell me what you're feeling, girl. Tell me it's for real. Out of the way, I'm making my mind up. At the end of the day, I wanna have this tied up. Between me and you, I used to think all of my feelings are dried up, but everything changed with me and you. Now
I didn't print out my entire syllabus. I just printed out like the lessons and the weeks of the modules basically, because I just didn't personally feel like I needed to have everything of the syllabus. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut out the thing that I need, the timeline, and then put that in there, as well as set up this notebook already. So that's what you're gonna be seeing in just a second. Alright, so now that you saw, my notebook is already set up. I already have the modules for this class on the left side of my notebook, and then I have here the table of contents. I have the title, the page, and the date. I think it's important to have a title and all of this included. That way, whenever you're studying, you can always go back to this page and reference that this is like where you can find a specific piece of information. So I highly recommend to try this whenever you get the chance, or if you haven't started school yet, to try this habit. At first it's difficult to remember to go back to the table of contents, but after a while you begin to see how much information you have on here, and then you can always, like I said, come back and reference that. So I finished this notebook. So for my second notebook, the syllabus doesn't have modules, so I'm gonna wait for this class to be published before I put anything on there, but I'm gonna do the same process. I'm going to go ahead and put the table of contents, the title, the date, the page, and all that stuff. So that's gonna go in here. Alright guys, so as you saw, I already customized my child language development notebook as well as my speech science notebook. It's just a matter of waiting for the classes to go live. I'm going to be showing you all how I customize my canvas. I also saw a video that Julia K. Crist made. I'll link that video down below, where she customized her canvas colors. I already knew how to customize some portion of the canvas. Basically, you're able to customize the color to whatever color that you want, and I didn't know how to do that at first. I was just picking the colors that were provided on the canvas page, but she basically did a video on how she customized her own, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you all how I do that. And for me, it's gonna be tomorrow, but for you guys, it's gonna be in 3, 2, 1.
Hi everyone, and happy first day of classes. So today is January 19th and my classes have officially gone live. Gru over here wants to say hello. And yeah, I'm just going to bring you guys along, and like I mentioned just a few seconds ago, I'm going to show you all how to do the canvas customization portion of the video, just in case you all are interested in learning how to do that. But what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be looking at the syllabus and jotting down any last minute things that I have to write down on my planner, and as well as like the deadlines of important things. That way I can begin to take notes and all that stuff either today or tomorrow, since I don't have to necessarily meet on Zoom. I am able to do it at any point in time. So yeah, I just thought I'd go ahead and bring you guys along.
Alright, so to change the color scheme, you would go to the 3 dots that are right here. You see how there's a code number? It basically gives you the option to pick from the colors that are already on there, which is what I already knew how to do. But I didn't know that you could go find a color wheel and type in the number to change the color scheme. So what you would do is you would go to this website called Color Hex. And in this case, this is the color pattern that I decided to choose. And what you would do is you would just highlight the number, Control C, and then I want to go back to this. I would then just Command V and then apply that, and then it changes the color. And there's a variety of different palettes, but this is the one that I chose to go with. And yeah, that's a fun little hack that I didn't know how to do when I was at my previous university, but it's a fun way to customize your module palettes so that you could have a variety of different colors. But yeah, I thought I'd go ahead and show you all that. Hey guys, so first of all, sorry for the lighting. It's a little bit in the afternoon, so maybe I look like I'm a little bit dark on one side, and it's also a bit gloomy today, so sorry if you can tell. Basically, it's a little bit past 3 o'clock. I am going to do the dates on my syllabus, as well as any last thing that I need to incorporate on my planner, which is what I'm going to be using this semester to track all of my assignments and big deadlines. I don't know how long this time lapse is going to be, but I'm going to try my best to show you as much as possible. And I already looked at all of the things that I had for my classes. I did like mini syllabus quizzes, I did discussion intro posts, as well as getting to know the curriculum of the class and how it's structured. So I definitely have already navigated here and there the things that I'm going to be doing for the rest of the semester, but it's just a matter of getting in a routine. Everything does feel a bit overwhelming because it's all new. So my goal is to get into the habit of building a routine, a schedule, which is why I'm trying to get as organized as possible before I can begin my actual classes. Alright, so I want to go ahead and show you all what I did. I basically color coded each class to a different color, and excuse all the whiteout. I definitely made some mistakes because since the time zone is different, that's basically the time that my assignments are due. So I thought I'd just flip over just quickly so you guys can see what I did. Yeah, everything is color coded, and yes, there is definitely a lot of whiteouts. I'm really looking forward to not having midterms. I think midterms are very scary. I mean, April looks pretty terrifying, but I definitely prefer having this over midterm because midterms tend to be a bit scary. But yeah, that is a flip through of my planner for the spring semester. Hi everyone, and today is basically the third day into a few days in my week. Overall, what I did today was I started off with a Chloe Ting video. I highly recommend to try those out. You definitely get a workout in. And then after that, I just spent the rest of the day completing my notes from one of my classes, as well as my job that I do in the mornings. So that is basically what I did. And then after that, it was just taking notes from then on out. But that basically concludes today's video. If you got this far, thank you so much. Comment down below something that you are grateful for. I am grateful for almost making it to 100 subscribers. We are, I believe, 11 away, and I would really appreciate if you could subscribe to my channel. There's a lot of people out there who watch my videos and aren't subscribed, so if that is one of you, feel free to push the red button down below. I would greatly appreciate it. So with all that said, I will see you all next week, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!
It's hard to tell on the surface.